Hey guys, a very warm welcome to the session number 46 of the Export Promotion Agency. We've learned about the commodity boards, we have learned about different commodity boards, and we'll look to some other aspects of the commodity boards. Here, the objective is to make you understand the various commodity boards and its working and where the headquarters and all those related informations. And after this session, you'll be able to have a proper understanding of different commodity boards of country India. Let us see what are the different functions of commodity boards and structure of the commodity boards. A very important thing. In the last class, we have seen what are the various commodity boards and which commodity boards comes under which ministry. We have seen that. Now let us see what are the functions. The commodity boards are, as I told you, they are statutory board. They're not constitutional boards. They're not in the constitution. They're by the they are by the Parliament Act, and most of them was the act was put to the act was the act established was just in 2 or 3 years from the from the day of independence from the day of independence of the nation India. So they are and operate. They're not only statutory body; they are the government body, and they're in the hands. I mean, they come under and operate under the overall administrative control of the ministry. Though they have their own different staff and people taking care of the organize but the boards, but overall control rests with the ministries. To take active interest in production development, what is the function is it takes an active interest in production development and export of the respective commodities. The respective boards, as I told you, commodity boards, see specialized export institutions, it try to increase or develop a trade generally, okay, not a particular commodity, but commodity boards only those particular commodity they are concentrating. They're concerned with only those commodity boards. They're not concerned with the overall trade, and hence production development of the export of the respective commodity is one of the active interests of these commodity boards. Here, one of the important thing is that you can export the product only when you have a good production. For that, there should be a good, there should be a good environment for environment for the information to get to the for the information to be distributed to the information to reach to the farmers. Hence new method of cultivation of commodities. See here we are in the 21st century, uh, wherein we require all things immediately. We cannot wait. We are becoming very impatient. We cannot wait. We require all the things to be done in an instant. Hence, in seeing that particular fact, they have introduced new methods of cultivation of these commodities. We have seen a bumper crop also because of this new cultivation. There are so many problems in cultivation, from the weeds to its toxic nature because of some fact. In order to make it very safe as well as profitable to the farmers, they have introduced method of cultivation, new method of cultivation of commodities. And to one of the very important thing, one of the very important function is to advise the government on export matters such as fixing quota for exports and significant trade agreements. Do not forget that we require these commodities even for the Indian markets. Sometimes what happens is that we have to we had always actually we have to decide certain amount of products that can be used domestically, and which and fixing the quota which can be exported. And they also help the government to see how significant trade agreements can be in the relation to their respective commodities. Please do understand, only 5 commodities comes under the commerce ministry. And a few other functions are to provide the trade information, guidance, and various other services to their members and help them in their export promotion efforts to participate in trade, fairs, and exhibitions abroad as well as in India when people comes from abroad. So trade fairs is very important thing. This is how publicity, this is how people can come to know, the foreigners can come to know about the Indian product, their quality, what kind of offers, what kind of trade negotiations can happen. It can be gauged only in trade fairs and exhibitions in abroad as well as in the country. The sponsored trade delegations and conduct of the market surveys, as I told you, to know who the consumer behavior, market surveys is crucially very. It's very crucial. Okay, it's very crucial. It's very important. Without market surveys, you cannot collect the information what is the mood of the consumer, and to be away from the failures, it's very important you have market survey. And commodity boards does this so that they can export to the nations where they have the greatest potential and the chances of the chance of increasing the exports. Then to arrange pre-shipment inspection of the export items, some countries have their own rules and regulations. They just want to inspect the export, the items which have been exported from here. Also pre-shipment is an inspection. That means before shipping it, they will check the export items whether the quality is of that standard that can be exported to other countries, because we cannot take risk in terms of the reputation. The structure of the commodity board, already told you, comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry, which are these: tea, coffee, rubber, spices, tobacco. This five: tea, coffee, rubber, spice, tobacco, comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industries. The coir board, sorry, it does not come under the Ministry of Textiles. It comes under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, MSME. It comes under MSME. The Central Silk Boards comes under the Ministry of Textiles. The Ministry of Textiles. Other aspects of commodity boards, there are many stakeholders, committees, research, promotions, accounts and finance. Okay, all these are there. And hence, thank you guys. The session. Let us wrap up the session. Thank you very much.